So this is the document of Metal Gear Solid 2. This is a separate DVD. If you bought Substance in Europe, this came packaged with it. But if you bought it in the States or anywhere else, this was a separate DVD that you had to buy. And it's pretty hard to find now. You're not going to find very many of them available. You might be able to find a couple of them used. But basically, the document Metal Gear Solid 2 is just a making of that goes really in depth with everything. It's got every single model from the game, every single map, every single cutscene, although with no audio, because they couldn't fit the audio on the disc, I guess. It's got lots of videos showing the people actually working on making the game, and that's pretty neat. And here, it just lets you screw around with the models a little bit by putting random things on them and also letting you change the background color and adjust the lighting. Whoa. Also, every character model comes with all the concept art. And there's a ton of concept art, so I'll be posting all of that in the thread. You can also look at every single map that's used in the game, along with a handful of ones that they made that never actually made it to the full game. And here you can see how they just cut corners by not actually using the entire ship, etc., etc. And how everything in the back here is just one big blurry texture with boxes that aren't even boxed in all the way. I'll probably take a look at a couple more of these, but you know, you see most of them anyways, just in the game, so. Also, you can take a look at every single cutscene, and they also every single cutscene has the storyboards for them in here. I probably won't post a lot of these, but if anybody has a request for, like, if they want to see storyboards for a specific cutscene, I can post those for you. Right, and the cutscenes in this have no audio, just so that they could fit everything on this one disc. But one thing you can do with the cutscenes, though, is pause them and then move the camera around wherever you want, and then you can advance it frame by frame, or continue to move the camera while it's playing. And for this, I just want to show you this opening cutscene, how there's so many different camera angles for when Snake jumps off. Well, you can see he jumps off here, and then all the cars just disappear. And then, well, Snake's gone, because it just switched to a different camera angle, so for some reason they also repositioned Snake way over here to the right. And you can see he's just jumping straight off the bridge. There's no bungee cord. And now he's here in a slightly different position, but now he does have a bungee cord. It just appears out of nowhere, and it's not really attached to anything. It's just lying on the ground right here. You can also see that the actual rain effects are just a box that surround the camera. It's not the whole map. And then one other thing that is in the game. Oh, let me explain these first. There's like program that explains how the actual game is programmed. That goes in really in depth, so I'll post a lot of that in the thread too. They got a sound tester thing here, but it also lets you cycle through all the phases, the multiple tracks that some songs have. There's also the game plan, which was what Kojima originally came up with for the game, but can't really say anything about these because it's all in Japanese. I think there's a site that might actually have all this translated. If I find it, I will post that too. There's also the script, which is the original script, which has a lot of stuff that is in the actual game, and also explains things I never explained in the game, which would have been helpful. There's also making of videos, so here's one about a clearing lecture.
警察、突入、狙撃、あと警戒。よくみんな映画とかでよくやってるけど、部屋入ってきてやってるけど、あれはやらないよ。やるのは目線だけ。何かあったらすぐパッと。でここで手で引っ掛ける。これでここで膝。でこれを1回で何度もやってそのまま倒す。こう開くわけやろ。こう。ということが見えていくのはこっちから順番にこう見えていくわけでしょ。なんでこっちに入るこっちに入る決める必要があるの。肩をつける。そうすると一番この人間はよしもう後ろにバックアップがいるんだってのが分かる。これがまず基本体制。はい。お前に持ってない。入ってきた。なんでお前はって話になるわな。どうすんの。人質救出作戦。ここに H ホテルホステージがいる4人チームで今から15分後に突入。基本的に重要なのはチームワーク。お互い信用しなかったら話にならないんだよ。どんな作戦があれどういうのもいけるわね、行こうと問題なのはお互いこの4人でチームで意見が統一できてるかできてないか。それが重要。